Hey there, it's Brittany Chavers and I'm back with JJB Beads and some of their beautiful new spring collection, and we're going to make some jewelry today. I'm going to be using the Spring Song Mix and the Primrose bead strand. It's so pretty, so pink, and I cannot wait to jump into our tutorial today. For the necklace, I wanted to do something really simple and beginner friendly. I picked out this cute little pendant from the bead mix and the ceramic brown beads and these cute little purple squat crystals. And I grabbed some antique brass head pins. What I'm going to do is just make a beaded chain using some head pins. You can also do this if you have wire, but this is a really quick way to make your own beaded chain. So I'm just going to take one head pin, slide it in a bead, and fold that head pin at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to take my flush cutters and cut it to about 1/2 inch. I'll take my round nose pliers and then fold that back, roll it back into another little circle. So now we have a link. I'm going to do that with all of these beads, and I'll show you again one of the little pumpkins. Fold it at a 90-degree angle. Snip. And roll. I am going to do that for the rest of our beads, and then I'll be back. All right, now that I have all my links made, I am going to make my beaded chain. I'm just going to do this by swinging open one side of my link and then sliding on the next link, and then we'll just swing that closed. We don't want to pull it open, meaning back to front. We want to slide it open, swinging it like I showed you, just like we do with our jump rings. This is a really great way to use up some extra beads that you might have from a project. I love to do this with bead soup, so I can have some beaded chain ready to go for a project. Maybe you're stringing the front of a necklace and you just need something to finish off the back. Beaded chain is a great way to do that. So I'm going to do 3 brown barrels on each side and 3 purple beads on each side. So it's just a smaller amount of beaded chain. This also can give it a nice, like, vintage inspired look. All right, so we have one side, and then I will do the other side. Now that I have both sections of beaded chain, I am going to put everything together with a larger jump ring. This smaller jump ring is going to be used to attach our pendant to a larger jump ring. So I'm just going to open this up, slide that on, and then I am going to grab a larger jump ring, twist that open, and I'm going to put on my chain, then my pendant, and then my other piece of chain, and close that up. So we have our pendant hanging here. I have a ball head pin, and I am going to grab this little pink guy, and I think I'm going to take one of these little flowers from the strand, put that on the top, and I'm going to do a wire wrapped loop here. I am going to close it. So we're making a cute little dangle. Any way to get more sparkle. And then I just did a couple wraps. I'm going to snip my end there and grab another jump ring. Maybe a smaller one if I can find one here. Yeah, this might work. We could shift up to a larger size if needed. And then I will see where I want to hang it on my pendant. I'm gonna try right here because I think I like it like that, but maybe between the two leaves if I don't like how it looks here. Oh no, I love that. That is so cute. Give anything to give us a little bit more sparkle. So that's super cute. And I wanted to show you, I don't know if you know, but Jessie James Beads custom dyes some of their beads and some of their chain. And they just came out with this ombre enamel chain. And this is the Stonehenge color. So it goes from cream to a really dark brown and then back. And it's just so beautiful, and it matches this color palette so well that I want to finish off the necklace using this. Now I think start with it going from brown to lighter brown. So I'm going to find the middle, and it's going to be fun. It's not going to be the same color on both sides, and it's not going to be the same direction on both sides. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to sacrifice one of my links by cutting in two different spots. So we're going to cut right here and right above that hole. So that becomes one piece. And then we're going to get this guy out of there. So now you have a couple options. If you want it to just be the same color going up, like starting on this side with the dark brown, we would have the enamel chain with the points going upwards, and then on this side we would have the enamel chain with the points going downwards. I actually think that gives it a little bit more interest, so that's what I'm going to do. And I am just going to connect that chain using a jump ring. You can use the link here if you'd like, but either way it's going to look very nice. All right, so I will swing that closed and do the same thing on the other side. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's so beautiful. It looks like that chain was made to go with these beads. And then I just have a cute little toggle from Jessie James Beads that I'm going to slide on the back. Okay, and then we have our beautiful necklace, and of course I'll include photos at the end of our vintage inspired hand linked beaded chain necklace. It's so cute, and it's just everything just goes so well together. All right, of course we're going to make a pair of adorable earrings to go along with it. I am going to use one of these bead frames from the Strand. I'm going to use this cute little heart, a little birdie charm from the mix, a pink crystal, a purple crystal, and a flower spacer. Now for this earring, I'm going to need a head pin and an eye pin. I'm going to stick the eye pin through my bead frame, and then I am going to slide on my heart. Okay, and then I'm just going to do what we did before and create a loop. So just cut it about a half an inch or even a little bit longer and roll that back. I'm going to take a ball head pin and do a wire wrapped loop. And it's okay to close this up if you want. I'm going to wire wrap that by taking my pliers and pulling it around a couple times. I am going to open up that heart and put on my little dangle and close that up. Here's half of our earring. Isn't that super cute already? And then I'm going to take my eye pin and open up the eye and hang my little birdie charm. We're going to close that back up and insert the eye pin through the top hole of the bead frame. Pull that all the way up. So we have a little birdie who's hanging from our bead frame. Then I am just going to put on this bead, the spacer bead, and my pumpkin, my purple pumpkin. And I'm going to do what we did before and just make a simple loop. And there's our cute little dangling bird earring. I'm going to grab an ear wire. You can grab whatever type of ear wire you prefer. These I had on hand, and antique brass. So I'm just going to open up that part of the lever back, slide on my component, and then you have such a whimsical antique brass, vintage inspired pair of birdie. And they almost look like little birds in a cage. And we have a beautiful necklace to go along with it. I want to say thank you to JJB Beads for having me back. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.